Hello, my stamping friends. Welcome to my Thursday night Facebook Live. I'm Marilyn Wagner here, coming to you from Spruce Grove, Alberta, Canada. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator who loves to create and share things with you. So um, let's get to know each other. Come on, let me know where you're watching from. And my question for you tonight, I usually have a question, is just a sec, I'm going to pop over here so you can see me too. I am here, honest. You'll notice a different background because we are having painters paint our basement, and all of my stuff is in the mechanical room, so I really can't do much down there. So I'm here to share with you. So my question is, I hear the wind blowing outside. I've watched the forecast, and for this part of Alberta, they are forecasting snow on Monday. What is the one thing that you must have done before the snow falls? I met a neighbor today and he was busy cleaning up perennials. And I know I've seen people emptying flower pots, bringing in garden goodies. So let's just share that with each other as we get to know each other. And carry on, I'm going to tell you a few things about Stampin' Up!, about my Stampin' Up! Business as we go on. And I just want to welcome you all. I'm happy to see you here. I see there's 5 or 6 of you, which is great. As I go through tonight, everyone who comments will have their name recorded in the draw, which I do at the end, and you can see it. And so if you're watching and you're scared of commenting or whatever, don't be. Even just say hi, and your name will be in that draw, and maybe you'll win a card, because I mail out 5 cards after this, cards that I have swapped or I have made. I just love sharing them with you. So please come on, and like I say, don't be shy. If you're watching on YouTube, you will be able to see YouTube comments. If you're watching on Facebook, you will be able to see Facebook comments, but I can see both of them once I get to the comments. I haven't opened that yet, but I just want to welcome you, and I love if you want to share this video with your friends and invite your friends to come join us next time, because we just have a great time doing this kind of thing. So speaking of great time, I'm going to start with my events that I have. I have a Zoom with Friends class every Friday at 1 o'clock, and I don't broadcast, or I don't give out the Zoom link to that on social media, but you're welcome to join. Just let me know. I'll send you the link to join that email, and then you'll have the link, the Zoom link to join. I have Christmas cards the second Thursday of every month. We started this last year, and it worked out really well for us to have enough Christmas cards made by the time we get to November, December. So it was a great feature. And I have a monthly card class the third Thursday. And all of these classes are on Zoom. And we had that class today. And it was great to see the ladies. I thank you for joining me. And we always have fun no matter what we're doing. People get to know each other and, pardon me, know each other's likes, dislikes. We have some that really like Halloween, some that don't, that kind of thing. So it's just a fun place to be, fun community. So I'm going to switch you to the desktop only, because then I can show you a few things. That's the card, a similar card that we will be making. And I'm just going to look at comments. I'm not even going to worry so much about making sure I'm in the right place. Looks like I am. I can see it on there. So I'm not going to worry about that. But please, as happened last week, sound was not good. Let me know if there's anything that's not good. I can see Marie and Betty and Bonnie and Terry and Gail. I'm not going to repeat them all, but Kathleen from Quebec, um, Judy from Didsbury. Yes, great, great, great. Okay, and good to see your comments. Betty has her patio cleaned off and putting away for the winter. I did on Sunday, so my timing is perfect. Are you forecast for snow in Calgary too, Betty? Oh, and I see Judy's comment. She's expecting snow in Didsbury on Sunday. So yeah, I think it's happening all over. So I like this, Marie. I must go away where there is no snow. Yeah, it's always a thought, isn't it? Hey, so let me show you First of all, these things happening in Stampin' Up! World. And like I say, please bear with me while I try to maneuver in this different location here. I have paper pumpkin kit that is now active, is Warm Wishes. And you can see, I hold it up a little bit more probably, that it is definitely Warm Wishes with Mossy Meadow Stampin' Spot. Lots of great ideas for Christmas. And it comes with you can get card bases and envelopes as an add-on with it. So that's something that Paper Pumpkin has started doing more and more of. So great to see that. There are online exclusives. And that's where this paper that I'm using tonight is from. As a demonstrator, we can order online exclusives. I'm just going to share this with you for a minute. We can order online exclusives. No, we can order anything usually a month earlier than customers. So for us, it's a great benefit of being a demonstrator. So this is the special that is on right now. You get it because Stampin' Up! Is celebrating their 35th anniversary, you get 35% more, or you pay $35 less kind of thing. So if you just want to pay less and get $165 for $87.75, or if you want to do the 35% more, you pay your $135 and you get $222.75. So a great deal happening there. If you need more information, let me know. You're always welcome to join my team anytime. So, and there's no pressure afterwards for you to sell or do anything else. You can just join and enjoy the stuff, products, enjoy the discount, and carry on with crafting. Okay, so then back to here. So the online exclusives, these ones will be available to customers on November 7th. And this is the paper that I'm using tonight. It's called, I never get the name right, Meandering Meadows, 6x6 paper. And I'm going to show you it page by page because it is gorgeous paper. I did not buy any of the rest of this yet, but that doesn't mean I won't at some point. So on that note, I'll just show you the paper now. I'm just going to flip it over. You get 48 sheets, which means you get 4 each of 12 designs. And you can see that they are scenery. On the back side is more of a, get that in the right place, more of a modeled look, but all different colors, shades, whatever you want to do your design with. There's, I'll read the colors off to you here in a moment because I can't remember them all. But we have balmy blue, basic black, blueberry bushel, cherry cobbler, crushed curry, fresh freesia, garden green, granny apple green, Highland heather, lemon lime twist, melon mambo, night of navy, orchid oasis, pecan pie, petal pink, pumpkin pie, and shaded spruce. And if you haven't figured it out, when they put the colors on the back of these papers, designer paper of any kind, they put them in alphabetical order. Took me a while to figure that out, but I just thought I'd share. So you can see all the gorgeous designs, and they are done like a watercolor almost. We've seen a lot of great samples where you can showcase lots of the design. And as we were talking today in the class, we feel that there's a good chance it's going to sell out quickly when customers can order it. So if you're a demonstrator and you want to order it, now is a good time to do such. So the next thing I want to share with you is this kit, which I have purchased. I think it's really, see if I can get it in the camera. It is the Rustic Christmas Countdown Kit. And I did put in my newsletter today. If you get my newsletter, you would have seen it, hopefully, that I will do a Zoom class with anyone who purchases or has one already. I'd just like to build it with somebody. It comes with all the instructions on what to do with each day, because it's got all of the numbers, it's got adhesives, It's got lots of punch out features, some mini glue dots. These are what the numbers look like, and these numbers. And then you have these envelopes, which can hold gift cards or little treats or notes, whatever you want to put in them. Comes with the clothespins, some twine, and some embellishments. And this one is, I was at an event earlier this month for, actually, it was the end of last month, for 35 at 35, and they gave us each one of these. So it comes with, this would be how it was put together. So I had number 6, and you could pin it on the top. What I've seen some people showing already is that they can string them all together, or you can put a string on each one of them and put them on the tree. So let me know if you're interested in doing a Zoom class to put that together. As we talked about it today, we agreed that it's more fun to craft with somebody. So why don't we do it together? Okay, I think that is all other than making the card. And this will be a little different than usual because I'm not downstairs in my space. So I'm going to, uh, Linda, yes, love that kit. I do too. I think it's going to be lots of fun. So maybe we can build it together. So for this card, sample one, I used crushed curry because it picked up the yellow. And I embossed the background piece with the time-worn embossing folder. Now I've tried to get that where you could maybe see it, but maybe not going to work. There, a little bit you can see there. So it's really an easy card to put together. So if you want to give it a try, don't be afraid, okay? I'm going to use, for the one tonight, I'm going to use Melon Mambo. I have my 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4.25. And I'm going to find my bone folder here and match those edges up, bring my thumbs back to the center and across. And usually, I'm not saying all the time, usually that does keep it straight. Hello, Carmen. Hello, Kim. Hello, Peggy. See your names on there. So I've taken this piece of designer paper. Can't see it if I don't hold it over there, can you? And I've cut this out. And I use the deckled rectangles. You can use any dies that have graduated layers. So as you can see, I use the deckled on this one as well, just different sizes. This one that I'm doing now is a bit smaller. So you can use any sizes, and it's just one size and then the next size. I saw one tonight. I was watching using the countryside corners. I've seen using the uh, color and contour set. So anything that has something that's graduated like that, you can use for this technique. Before I go any further, I do have a picture here to show you. This is another type of Eclipse card that we did in our Friday Zoom class actually a while ago, where you actually, and she used circles. So circles, again, as long as there's room enough here to cut out a layer, do your stamping, cut it out. So instead of designer paper like I'm doing now, do this with it and then line it up afterwards, put your dimensionals behind it to give it that raised effect, and it looks really, really neat. We, in prior times, and I couldn't find my picture of it, but I have done them with letters. And one year I know I did Noel, so you could do the Noel. And we do have adhesive foam sheets that would work really well. They cut with the cut and emboss machine, so you could use them to cut out the letters and have them raised, and then use the negative part of it for maybe for a stencil yourself or for something else. So lots of different ideas floating around out there. Oh, and this one I used the, totally lost the name of it now, but a different embossing folder. You guys will know what it is. Anybody that's on here that wants to hop in and say what it is, I can't remember, and I appreciate your help. So I'm just going to glue this flat. And then, like I say, a bit different, no stamping happening here tonight but I do have some cards to share afterwards. And as always, just love to chat with you. So please hop on, let me know what's the one thing that you must have done before the snow flies, if you're in a place where snow flies. If you're in a place where it doesn't fly, kudos to you. Just read what everybody's commenting and realize how lucky you are. So I'm just laying the cutout piece on a piece of the cardstock, and then I'm going to line it up as best I can on here with dimensionals, and it gives a 3D effect, really. So I think, like I say, it's really a neat effect in my world. Painted texture. Thank you, Betty. You got it. I recognize the name now that I see it. So I am going to use dimensionals. Make sure I'm getting them on the right place here. On the back of there. And it will line up. Carmen, Linda, you like the card. Good. I'm glad. Makes me happy to read those kind of things. So thank you. So I'm going to try to line that up best I could. Looks like I really that far out to lunch. Anyway, I think it looks pretty good. Then I have my happy birthday, which I'm going to put dimensionals on again. Well, no, not again, but thanks, Kathleen. I'm glad it's a fun technique to you too. It's one that, you know, I don't know about you guys, but I've done this for a number of years, and you forget some of the techniques that you used to do. I'm just going to highlight this, Kim, because it's a longer one. Just thinking about getting out winter tires today. There's a chance of snow in the next week. Yes. Yes, that is something that we are lucky enough to have our son and grandsons close by, and I'm thinking maybe I could book them for the weekend. Oh, did that wrong. Okay. What I wanted to do was maybe I'll put that one up there. Only dimensionals on the part that's back here, but not here. And I managed to do it that way. So a little bit different than this one. Then I have my bow, which I tied with the bow tire. And I think the green still goes. It's still a green that is there, but I think I'm going to put it down here, but I really have to fix these ends somehow. Yes, Peggy, this designer paper is pretty gorgeous. So I may have to undo this and try it again because I'm not happy with it. So do you ever do that? Do you ever, tie a bow and then all of a sudden think, that's not working. Let's fix it. Let's do something else. And I think what happened here was I twisted and I shouldn't have or something. There, like that over there. So of course the other thing that's coming up here, and I see lots of activity about it, is Halloween. And Linda, I know you're on here. Linda is a great Halloween fan. Marie is on here and she's not. Hello, Yvonne. Welcome. Good to see you again. But we were talking today, one of the projects I had for the ladies was the in color little gift bags, I guess they're called. Here, I think I'm gonna put that right there. And we were talking about what you could put in them. You could certainly put a gift card. You could put a a note. You could put, instead of putting my blue dot on my bow, I'm actually going to put it on my card. And then attach the bow that way. Maybe have a little more control of where it goes. And there's the card. Like I said, it's not a difficult card. The hardest thing is deciding what colors you want to use. And let's move that out of the way. As you can see, it does look great with no matter what color or no matter where you put your greeting. And that really looks crooked. It's not crooked when I look at it here, so maybe it's the way the angle I've got the camera at, which again is something different. So yes, Kim, it does work beautiful with the designer paper. So if you're, like I say, if you're interested in this designer paper at all and you're not a demonstrator, it would be worth your while to sign up just so you can get it. Like, it is gorgeous paper. So just keep that in mind. Okay. Gail likes the card. Bonnie likes the card. Good, good, good. Good to see all of you. And love your comments. Now, the only thing left that I did, and I will do again with probably with my take your pick tool, is to add some bling to it. So I have the Tinsel Gems 3-pack. I know these were not available for a while, but aren't they pretty? And they are in Misty Moonlight, Fresh Fuchsia, Lost Lagoon, which is not my card base, but there's enough green in here that I used. Actually, I used I don't know which ones I used on that one, but I think I'm going to use the darker, I'm going to say darker green, but it's Misty Moonlight on that one. And usually, rule of thumb, we like to do 3 and place them in like a triangle. So I'm going to put that one up there because then it'll be seen. And my last one, I might just tuck right there. So that card will be one that somebody can win. Like I say, if you put your a comment on, I do go back through, and I've done it for tonight. I go back through all of the comments since last week and put them in a random draw program and drew the name for the card that we made last week, which was the truck one. Oh, and the other thing that I need to do is put a piece of white on the inside. I quite often do not stamp on the inside layer. What do you guys do? Do you stamp on the inside layer? I know some of you would rather stamp than write, because I've heard that in some of the classes. I find that often I need more space to write. Some days I've got bigger handwriting. It just depends on what's happening. So there we are. So good comment, Bonnie. I like the idea of putting glue dots on the card rather than on the back of the bow. For me, I find it just gives me more control with it. So thank you. And Betty over on YouTube is saying, I love this. My brain has just gone into overdrive. Well, Betty, good, good. Glad to hear that. So Kathleen usually stamps on the inside. Good for you. Yeah. Whatever you're comfortable with, that's what you should be doing. So okay, so keep commenting. I will I'm gonna just tuck these up here so you can see them a little bit. And I'm going to show you some other cards that I have recently received. And as always, I will go back and read all the comments afterwards in case I've missed yours. And I will answer any questions you have. There. Okay, Marie has, I will only write on them when I know who I'll send them to. Yes, that's me too, as far as writing on them. I have Terry, depends on who I'm making the card for, and always a leaf or a flower. Very, very good trademark, Terry. Always good to have that. So today I received this card from Sharon. Make sure I got the name right. Thank you, Sharon. Haven't seen you on here, but I'm sure you'll watch the replay. We do a swap in our team, and Sharon's on our team. We do a swap each month, and the cards are starting to arrive. I haven't got mine sent out yet, but we close off the swap on the 15th and then have them sent by the end of the month. And Sharon's a great one for doing corners like this on the inside layers of her cards. Isn't that gorgeous? So that one's a Halloween one. This one's from Nancy, and it is letting the designer paper do the talking again. Some circles, some embossing, a gem, couple of gems on it. Beautiful as well. Here's another design done with, I don't know why that's sticking there. Obviously, it came off of something else, but I'll just leave it on there for now. It's got some of the butterflies. It's got a bow. It's got vellum with the brick embossing folder. Some, what do you call it? Blending brushes for coloring this tag. Some great things you can do with not many colors of ink. You don't have to have everything as much as we like to have everything. Sorry, I was just reading Yvonne's comment there. So yeah, exposed brick is the name of that one. Yvonne's question was, are the pumpkins on her card DSP? Yes, this is a DSP, and I'm sorry, I'm not positive if it's current or not. I do not specify that our team swaps have to be current. I just want my team to stamp and enjoy it. So it might not be, it might be one from last year, but it is DSP. This one is the online open sleigh DSP, the truck that I used last time. And it's got something shimmery there. I don't think it's Wink Stella for the glass. And it's really a neat fold. Look at this. Again, it shows lots of the DSP, different pieces of it. This is stamped and just a really different fold, but it still fits in the envelope like we like it to. And the little deer, they cut the paper exactly so that it showed that. This is one with the inked botanicals and a different punch again, some vellum, stamped image on there. Just great, great cards. This is one we did. Judy, you sent me this one, right? Yes, I did this one a couple of weeks ago in my Facebook Live, and Judy mailed me one with Christmas paper. So to tuck that in, you could put a gift card on the back of it. She put paper on the inside, which I did not. So great choice, Judy. Betty's saying that DSP was last year's, and Betty's been a demonstrator for a while, so she would have the knowledge of that. Thanks, Betty. This one is from Kathleen. She sent me a Thanksgiving blessings with pumpkins, and the pumpkins have embossing on them. So it looks like she maybe, and Kathleen, you're on here, you can maybe help me if I'm not right, is you stamped it and then you embossed in clear over the orange stamping on it and the little curly tops and bottoms and the torn paper. Love it, Kathleen. Thank you so much. This one I got from Lillian as a sample for a set that she has with the bear, and he is done with that crosshatch embossing folder that we have in the it's a pack of 3 basics, it's called. Some of the new ribbon, some twine, and some designer paper, and some embellishments again. And this one is one that we did last week in our Facebook Live. No, back that up, in our Zoom with friends. And it's called a swinging card. So we had some fun with that, whether we were a swinging, can you see that swinging? It swings back and forth. We were a swinging group, or it was a swinging card, and a different fold with different papers wherever you wanted to put them on the inside, and then the mechanism to make it swing like that. And it was, like I say, it's a fun class. So again, if you want to be part of it, just let me know, and I will certainly help you out. Okay, so now I have this card that I made last week, and I have swinging card tutorial recorded. Yvonne, yes, I believe you've joined our Friday Zoom class. That's where it's recorded. Everybody who is in that group, whether they come to the class or they don't, they get a copy with the recording attached. I will check that, and if you want to join, I can't remember for sure, sorry, who all's in it, but that is where we did it, and it is recorded. This truck card that I made last week, and I did the names in the random wheel of choice or whatever it's called. And Judy, you are the winner for that one. So it will be coming in the mail to you. And now, oh, just wait, I just spotted this one and I was saving it in the envelope because I have to show you this. Let me move these because I don't want to make a mess. This came from Terry, and Terry's on here. She was commenting a few minutes ago. Look at her fonts for Halloween, like they're ghoulish, I guess, for lack of a better description, Terry. Sorry if I messed that up. She's got a spider web. The web comes all the way down the back. And then this is her card. And anybody that loves Halloween, you'll just really like this. It's got the glow-in-the-dark ghost here. And I will certainly leave it in the dark and see what happens there. Hey Boo is embossed, heat embossed with, I'm going to say it looks like the multicolored one we used to have, Terry. A couple of this is designer paper though, it's not stamps. And then when you open it, I opened it to attach her description because we do share that with it. She's done some stamping here, but look at what she had inside the card. Isn't this cute? And it's done in the black glimmer paper. So there's some bats and some spiders floating around there, and I almost lost them. So that's why I was keeping it in the envelope so I could not lose them. So thank you, Terry. That is really such a cute idea. Yes, I see. I'll just spotlight this. Trick or treat. Yes, thanks, Terry. Marie is the one that taught that swinging card, and Yvonne, she's telling you that it was cased from Sue Stampfield. You'll find her tutorials and whatever online as well. So yeah, but it's lots of fun. So let's see if I can find a piece of paper here, and I'm going to go and switch to my giveaway tool. So anybody, again, anyone who has commented tonight, their name will be in the draw for one of these 5 cards. So I'm going to go over here. And as always, I can never, without looking, just a sec, I'm hoping that we're in the right place. And you're seeing that. Well, that's not giving it to me. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and draw and assume that you guys are there. So as always, if your name is drawn and I haven't sent you a card before, please send me your address because I can't send the card if I don't have the address, right? Your name will only come up once. The program has been changed to delete you if your name is, well, not delete you, but you know what I mean. Take your name out of the draw if it is drawn. Gail. Yvonne. And number 4 goes to Peggy, and number 5. And like I said before, these cards that I send out are some that I've traded in a swap. They are Terry. Okay. There might be some that I've made a long time ago sometimes. And I just really, really enjoy sharing them with you. So I hope that you enjoy receiving them. I do not sign them. Yvonne, we are in mountain time zone here. So same time as Stampin' Up, actually, if you're a demonstrator. I don't remember that part either, Yvonne, but yes. So as always, please keep in touch. Please let me know if there's anything you would like me to share. Betty did find a project and asked me about demonstrating it. Actually, there was a couple of them, wasn't there, Betty? That I will be able to work towards. I'm hoping. No, next Thursday I still won't be downstairs. I'll be doing it this way as again. But I think it went okay. I hope you were able to see everything, hear everything, and enjoyed what we shared and share with each other. And as always, like I say, I just love being here with you and able to share this kind of thing as we go through our days. And with winter coming, I'm kind of glad I don't have to go anywhere. So, can you do a chalk technique? Marie is asking. Yes, I can. I did one a while, well, quite a while ago, but I will certainly look for something more detailed that I can share with that. But thank you. That's the kind of thing I love, is just give me some ideas, and I love doing research and finding the best way I can to share those things with you. So again, thanks for joining me, and we'll see you next time. Bye now.